Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome to the final episode of Season 2 of the Salford City Career Mode in FIFA 20. In the last episode, we took care of business winning League 1. We are the champions. We have one final game left to play in League 1, and then 2 weeks later, it's the FA Cup final. I'm going to play this game against Colchester as a bit of a warm-up, and also just to play with a few players that maybe I haven't played with all too much. Youth Academy players, older players like Adam Rooney, who's retiring after this season. I'm going to play him and see how he goes and just, give him a bit of a send-off as well. And we'll see off the rest of the season as well. But before we get into this first game, there's actually one player here, Javi Hernandez, who we spoke about a few episodes ago. I was looking at either signing Alex Munoz or Jordan Thornley on a pre-contract, but Javi Hernandez was one option that I was also looking at because he turns 23. He didn't turn 23 in January though. He turned 23 a little later on. You guys said I should go for him, so I'm going to actually go and approach this man. Apparently I could get him for 10 to 15k worth of a wage. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get him for that. I think it's probably going to be more like 30, but we will see. Because I tried going for another player from a pretty prestigious club, Yangel Herrera, who was in the last month of his contract, or last year, and his wage was apparently like getting about 50k at Manchester City, and I thought I was going to only have to pay 10 or 15k for him. He wanted like 35 or 40 plus bonuses. And we're going to have to be the ones to offer a contract, this is what I did not want to do, because I don't know. That, like, his current wage is basically 70 grand. My assistants or whatever say I could get him for 10 to 15k, but I know that that's not the case. I'm going to offer like 30,000, and like I'm scared that that's probably going to be me going over, but honestly I feel like they're probably going to even walk out on this. I have so many mixed messages, man, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll try again later, but I'm hoping maybe we might at least get somewhere with this. And they're not going to go for it. They want 47.5k a week in the signing bonus. I'm going to round it to 45. Come on, mate. Go for it. You know you want it. Let's just get it done. This guy will be, by far, the highest paid player at my club after we make this deal. Oh my god, and this guy will not budge. Honestly, what the hell? Again, because I need to get the last word in, I'm going to just leave it at this. I'm paying so much for him. Yeah, I know. But, oh gosh, I'm just hoping. And to think my assistant said I could get him for 10 to 15k. Finally, we get it done. We have Javi Hernandez. We have a Real Madrid player coming to join us on full time. We got to Frutos on a loan, but now we've got someone that is actually on their roster. Is never going to be able to make an appearance for them. We've got him coming to join us in the championship next season. And the team for this one's going to look like this. We have Hughes in goal. Again, I know Watson is higher rated and has more potential and is like younger as well by just 1 year. But Hughes being 6'7", I honestly thought he was better. I'm going to hopefully have him as my backup. And if Watson just ends up just completely running away with his overall in comparison to Hughes, then sure, but so be it. He'll become my second choice. But for now, Hughes is my second choice. Kelly, who I've been training up for ages, working on his defending, it's now at an actual sort of respectable level. So I'm going to start him and see how he goes. Piergiani and Luca Diao are going to start alongside each other. Wilson, I've been training up a bit. Give him a run as well. Roberts and Smith will be alongside each other. Thomas starts at centre attacking midfield. King, who's got unhappy morale, I'm going to play him and hopefully boost his morale a little bit. We've got Rodney starting up top to Frutos there as well. And on the bench, I'm going to give a game to Rooney so that way he can at least, have a last run out for Salford. I'm going to play Staunton as well. Hopefully, give him a run. Obviously, the guy that has insane, he had like, what, $1.1 million value. The best player we've scouted so far. And Scott Pollock, who's going to be leaving us, he's already agreed to a transfer. I'm going to actually give him a run because it feels like I barely got to play him at all. That is the team for the final game of League 1 against Colchester away. Let's hopefully finish it off with one last win and a nice little warm-up and good way to see off the season before we get into the FA Cup. It has been a very successful season. I did not expect to be lifting up the League 1 title or to be lifting up the League 1 trophy. I just was happy with going up any way that we could, whether it be automatic promotion or fighting it out in the playoffs. And yet here we are, pretty much having sealed the title with 5-6 games left to play. It was unbelievable. So let's hopefully finish this off with yet another victory and a good little run out to end the season. Colchester are the ones that get us underway. Here we go. I like these kind of games, you know, because it kind of gives us not only a chance to say goodbye to a few players, but to have a run out with a few players we don't see or play with that often to see who's actually quite decent for me. Oh, when sliding in there with Wilson, just missed the ball, and he's probably going to get an early card for this one, my right back, who I've been training up from Scotland. Yep, yellow. Crossed into an interesting area, but they are going to win the header. Smith plays it forward here. Thomas running it forward, waiting, and you know, just go the whole way, mate. Oh my God, they can't catch him. They can't catch him. Thomas, bang! Go the whole way, George Thomas. Just do it, son. If they give it to you, then just exploit it, mate. That's what I'm on about. I was waiting the whole time for Rodney to get in some space, but nah, just decided let's just go the whole way with him. If they're not going to close him down, if they're going to give him the space, George Thomas, he's got about mid-80s pace, or maybe just under, and well dispatched. Our first attack of the day gets us our first goal, and George Thomas just from one end to the other. Oh dear. Oh my God, I think he was onside there as well. I think that's an amazing save there from Hughes. Get in. De Frutos is charging. Step overs, gets past one. Lovely. Is he going to go the whole... Oh, we're going to go the whole way again here. Sheer pace. Oh, but blocked. Got it back. No, he didn't. Picked off there by Kelly. So far of my new fullbacks, I've got to say I think Kelly's been actually the one who's probably been the most decent for me so far. Not to say that Wilson's been bad at the right back position, but regardless, and Rodney right now can't get into the fucking game. I don't know if we're going to have enough time for a counter-attack. I've got to move this ball forward as quickly as I can. Nice touch. Out wide again. We might actually have a chance here, you know. Cross on. Fake shot. Left foot finish. What a save. And, oh, Charlie King takes the touch to try to keep it in when just let it go out for the fucking corner, mate. Oh, goodness. All right, well, we lead 1-0, and it was pretty decent. So it's good, but it's definitely not... We haven't put it beyond any doubt anyway, despite the fact we've been the better team. And, geez, Wilson came a long way forward, and he has left... Oh my God, I'm not bringing out any of my centre-backs here because I just can't. They've got to mark the men in the middle. Shot, save, Hughes. Oh my God, I'm starting to find that Hughes is absolutely so reliable for me. That's a clean tackle. Yeah, it is. And we're going to send away. Oh, look at this. Staunton. He might get an assist in his first game here for Thomas. Oh, the keeper got a hand to it, but now it's two. Get in, baby. Let's go. I'm a weird fan of that finesse into the bottom corner in that scenario instead of just blasting it past him. I don't know why, but look at that. I probably almost could have gone the whole way with Staunton if I wanted, but I figured, hey, let's just do the right thing. Little save on that one by the keeper. Maybe should be stopping it because it was put pretty close to him in the end. Not the greatest of finishes, but it's still gone in. George Thomas has a brace, and it's his first 2 goals in the league. Are you serious? Man, okay, I thought that he would be making at least a few more appearances in the league. I know I scored 1 or 2 with him before in, I think, a cup competition in the FA Cup, but I did not know that was the goal before was his first in the league. Well, there you go. Better late than never. And one final change we'll make. He was our golden boot. He was the golden boot winner in the last season in League 2. Adam Rooney is going to say goodbye with these final 12 minutes. How good would it be if we could snatch a goal for him? And that delivery is absolutely trash. How do I get him into the game here? I would love to get this man a goal, even if it's an assist. Even if it's an assist cut off by Stevenson. Look at Dio with a nice little chest down that finds perfectly De Frutos. And now it's De Frutos. Back stick, not a bad delivery, tight angle, it's the post, rebound, oh, it's blocked. We're going to get the chance, we have to go quick. We're going to get something for Thomas here, maybe a hat-trick. Although, you know, I'm trying to set up one man in particular for a last goal. Why are you running away from it? Just fucking stop. That is one of the worst things about this game. Look, just stop, plant. Why are you running away? Just fucking chill. Hold your position, face the ball, and wait for it. We gave you the chance. FIFA 20's robbed you because it's a fucking shit. That's just fucking shit. And now I have to somehow, through some miracle, find a way to get this man on the end of this corner. Not a bad delivery, but he's just surrounded. Shot there from Wilson. Couldn't get a last one. That's that, though. We take care of business. We win the last game of the season. 116 points. That is how it's going to finish. I was going to say, ref, there's no chance, surely, we weren't going to get it. But it's done now. Complete. We are the champions of League One, and we go up to the championship in style. A well-deserved trophy in the end. We were dominant in this league, and I was shocked by that. And in the end, you know, it was pretty goddamn dominant. I did not expect our season to be as good as it was, but here we are, lifting it up once again. Another piece of silverware. Piergiani. The ones before have all been pre-season tournament trophies. This is our first actual piece of real silverware, a League One title. For the first time in this career mode, we have won ourselves a real title. Thomas was the hero today. Any thoughts? I thought he had scored a goal already before in the season, but no, an impressive performance from him. Very, very good. My God, I have the utmost confidence in him, almost starting ahead of Richie Towell. I'm not kidding. Richie Towell has been great for me, and you know he's been with us from the start. But I tell you what, like George Thomas had a bloody bang-on game today. There's no stopping us. Yeah, sure, that's a bit of an ego boost of an answer. And finally, when compared to Colchester, Salford City was considered the far stronger side. Was the win ever in doubt? I mean, when we played a complete rotated team, you never know. Yeah, sure, you never know, but still. There you go. No questions about us winning the league or 116 points. No, all right, sweet, cool. 1.6 million added to the budget, but is it actually added to the budget? No, it isn't. Of course it isn't. Like, we've won all this prize money and it's nowhere to be seen. Maguire finishes as the top goal scorer in League One, and his closest rival to winning that honour was Lavery, and he played a whole 9 extra games and only managed 6 less goals. Maguire's on fire. And you want to know something else? He's the leading goal scorer in the FA Cup as well. So unless Charles Soler, or whatever his name is, or can get a hat-trick, or Harry Kane can score 4 and Maguire can't get any today, then he will be not just the Golden Boot winner for League One, but in the FA Cup as well. When we finish the FA Cup final, we'll look at stats and everything in depth, but it's just unbelievable. But we are now advancing ahead to the FA Cup final, the big game, the huge dance between Tottenham Hotspur. Adam Rooney wants me to play him in the game. I'm sorry, mate. It's too important. You're an inspiration, stiff competition. I've just got to be honest, mate. Your game in the last one, that was it. And you already know for the FA Cup final, we have got to take a press conference. You're about to play the Emirates FA Cup final against Tottenham. They're considered a lot stronger. Do you have anything special planned? We'll play our usual game. We have nothing to lose. Hard work will pay off. I don't know. I'm hoping to do it the same way I did against Liverpool. Just be, you know, patient, reserve, and just hit on the counter-attack. Just break fast. That's what we need. We have nothing to lose. Hard work will pay off. I'm just going to say hopefully hard work will pay off, and it'll just be a bit of a, you know, a whatever response that you know is going to increase the morale. Will the training routine change in preparation? Well, that's a very interesting question because, you know, unless you're talking about the drills that we give, then no. We are well prepared. The players are good. The lads work hard. Yeah, sure. Lads work hard should hopefully be. That's probably a decent response to boost morale as well. And finally, your team is in great form recently. Do you think you can continue to perform at this lightning pace in this upcoming game? I'm sure of it. We must avoid distractions. We can do even better. I'm not going to say that. I am sure of it. I'm going to back the boys, and we'll see how we go. Let's do this then. The FA Cup is about to be finally won. Let's do this then. We are about to see a winner in the FA Cup. And the one change I'm going to be making is Richie Towell, that centre attacker midfield position. After his great game in the last one, I want George Thomas playing. Now, Richie Towell, brilliant, well-rounded stats. Look at that. It's just everything's in the mid-60s or high 60s. It's great. I was thinking about replacing Shackleton, putting Towell at right centre midfield and George Thomas going at centre attacking mid, Shackleton on the bench. But really, the pace of Shackleton, better passing, better dribbling, better defending and everything. And Shackleton I like to play as a CDM if we need him. So I'm honestly making a big call here. I'm going to put Richie Towell on the bench for this one. George Thomas, after his great game in the last one, starts. And Joe Worrell is going to take the captain's armband. I consider him like my vice captain anyway. You know, he's got the leadership trait anyway, and a team player. He's like a born and bred captain, really. Even though Richie Towell, I think of as Mr. Salford, the guy that I've had in this team for so long and continue to, you know, play and continues to be of use for me. But unfortunately, Richie Towell will go on the bench. Worrell will take the armband, but the team, apart from that, is going to be the same. The more pace in the team, the better. Means we can hit these guys on the break even faster and even deadlier. And Thomas is a player that I think is really going to help us do that even more. So that's the tactical change that I'm making for this FA Cup final against Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley Stadium. What an occasion. Bring it on, lads. This would be one special way to end our season. And I don't want to think this way, but even getting to this stage is an achievement in itself. I'm not going to think that way throughout the game, though, because otherwise that's giving myself an excuse to lose. I want this trophy. We've already been here once before, not that long ago, and we took down Liverpool. Who's to say we can't do it in the final? I mean, goddamn, you could even argue that the side that Liverpool has on paper is better than Tottenham's. I don't know. Their play style might potentially be a little bit more of a hand or a hassle for us to deal with. Who knows? But George Thomas, the only change in the team, and I'm hoping it ends up being the right call. Once again, a reminder of the Salford City starting 11. It is unchanged apart from George Thomas at centre attack and midfield. And Tottenham Hotspur's team. Let's see, new names like Hakimi, Hernandez, Jonathan Tah, Casemiro, Victor Sagankov, Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Son, and a few other names. Dyer's playing at left back. Lloris is in goal, and Ndombele's in their team. That is new look for sure. And we get this FA Cup final underway. Let's go, boys. Come on. If the world doesn't know yet that we're the real deal, then let's prove it to them right here. Bang. Oh my God, what a start that would have been. Thomas, I just fired it because I thought I had the space. And that has just somehow not curled back and missed by, so little. He's going to be onside. What a fucking ball this is. What a ball this is. But the cross in the end, it's pretty weak. And oh man, now I'm playing it riskily here, but we work it out. Lovely ball this. Lovely play. Oh my God, this is no! Shackleton! That 50 finishing, it fucking kills me. I'd have thought for sure that had gone in. I don't believe that. That is a golden opportunity, and you just know. Oh, that's where I think I made the mistake in not starting Towel over him. The finishing, it just hurts. Look at all the space that we have here. I nearly ran out with it. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. They're all over the shop. Oh, I've hit the woodwork. And how is Lloris on the rebound? This is two amazing opportunities, and I can't stick it. I'm livid. Tottenham have not turned up today, and I just can't fucking put them away. They will play it short. Ndombele's not really who I expect to cross it in. Oh my God. Got passed in with ease. Casemiro won the header, and it's gone over. If we find a way from the corner just to snatch something right at the end. It's on the edge of the 6-yard box. Touch. Not shooting with Shackleton. Not after the last opportunity. Curtis delivery. Right at the back stick. Oh, what a save by Lloris. It was there. And he's kept them in this game with that save. We nearly walked into the halftime break with the lead. We may still, no, too short for Maguire. And surely we're not going to get this one. I just have to whip this one in and hope for the best. Referee, come on. Thank you. There it is. Finally over. Oh, man. I'm just reliving that miss with Shackleton and then hitting the woodwork with, was it Maguire? I can't even remember. I think it was Maguire that I shot with, but god damn. And then the save from Lloris, it wasn't perfectly placed, the header. It was a tough one, but 0-0. And we were the better team as well. We've had more attempts. The split with possession's about 50-50 bang on, and Liverpool in the last game in the semi-final were miles ahead of us. I don't think this Tottenham team has been anywhere near as good as they have. Nice. Nice. They put the pressure on there to try to win it off us, didn't they? Toffolo was off here. He's going to get caught, though. I know he will. Back for Toffolo, maybe. Low cross. Is he onside? No! Finally, the net bulges, but we played Toffolo a little too late. I can't believe it. What is happening? I could have scored like 3 or 4 goals by now. I'm being recommended to make this change, and I think it's a smart option. Richie Towell, since we're the reason I wanted to keep Shackleton in was because if we were getting our asses pounded, then I wanted to make sure I had a CDM and we'd switch to a more defensive formation. We've been the team in control. We can go for a more attacking outlook, and Richie Towell is a much more attacking player than Shackleton, so we've made that change. Thomas, going for it. Oh my God. I was pretty confident that was going wide, but for a second it did me in when it hit the pole that keeps up the net there. I thought for a second it hit the back of the net. Our left-hand side was a bit exposed there, but they didn't end up using it. Now I'm just trying to get players back to get in the way. Kane, Sessegnon. Oh, that's gone through a set of legs, and what a save, Muric. That was I swear, one of their first attempts. It's actually been on target. Look at this. Through the legs. Worrell couldn't get there in time. What a stop from Muric. Oh, baby. That is huge. And now they're bringing on Halstenberg. I'm not sure exactly who that is as Richie Towell heads away, but he's replaced Dyer at right back. I'm trying to get plays on the way here. Dele Alli's gone for the flick, but look at where the ball's gone. Wait a minute. Offside? What's happening here? I thought that was it. No, he was. Unbelievable. I thought that was it. He flicked up the ball, Dele Alli, to have some wild shot. We got in the way of it, and it just sat for him to get another chance. Gave it off to Kane, and I thought that was it. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Jesus, baby. Yes. Jesus, baby. Yes! George Thomas has won the FA Cup for Salford. I cannot believe it. A brilliant ball down the line, and Jesus whips in the cross. Thomas with the volley. It was an inspired sub. I knew he was the man. They wouldn't catch him, Pedro Jesus. Perfect cross, and the volley has smashed it in past Lloris. We've surely won it now. Tar tried to get in the way. Are we actually winning this thing? I think it's honestly no less than we deserve. We might win the FA Cup. I can't believe this. Oh my God, everyone go ultra defensive. Let's hang on here. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 3 minutes. What an intercept from Alex Moat. Knocking it ahead. I'm happy to just bang this thing forward. I don't care. Just get it away from me. They're going to move it up, but I don't think they have enough time. It's over. It's over. We have won the FA Cup in the last minute of the game. 89th minute goal for George Thomas, and we take down Spurs at Wembley, and we'll be lifting up the trophy. I don't believe this. I honestly do not believe this. We had been banging on the door all goddamn game, and we never found a way to score right at the end. One final attack, one wishful thinking through ball down the line, right on the edge of the pitch, that somehow worked out. Got Jesus free, cross that found Thomas perfectly. That's all it takes. One moment. One incredible, unbelievable moment. Salford City, FA Cup champions. It is magical. I cannot believe this. I didn't think we'd get past Liverpool. We were being battered by them all game. I didn't think we'd get past Tottenham even when we were the better side, it felt like. Yet here we are. Absolute scenes. And this means we're playing Europa League next season. Okay, that is something else. That is unbelievable. We're a championship side. We're playing Europa League. Oh my God. George Thomas, you are a superstar. What a hero. A man we signed in January, didn't give much time to, but has been the hero for us in this episode. What a game. What a moment. Even Salford City will win a trophy before Spurs do. 1-0 in the FA Cup. Tottenham's hunt continues, and we are FA Cup champion. It just still doesn't sound right. Oh my God. Oh my. Alright, Salford City's performance was incredible. And what an amazing game against Tottenham Hotspur today. How does it feel knowing that we've won? What an amazing run. Any final thoughts? Nothing could have prevented this victory. Such determination and force. Celebrate them back to the drawing board. No, I'm going to go with this. Because nothing could have prevented this victory. No. Determination and force and just exit. I thought we were going to have to play the same way that we did against Liverpool. Sit back, get the ball, and then try to evade their press and just hit them as hard as we could on the counter-attack, which to an extent we did. But no, in the end, I thought we were the stronger team and we fully deserved the win. We missed so many chances as well. Are you satisfied with Worrell? He deserves all the praise. He has been. He was unbelievable. Every single time it felt like they were getting a chance, Worrell was nuts. And it was a very tight match right until the end. You managed to score the winner in the last minutes of the match. Was luck on your side? Luck had nothing to do with it at all. That through ball, I need to know who played that through ball to Gabriel or to Pedro Jesus, because I thought it was going to go out for sure. But it bloody didn't, you know. It stayed in, and Jesus found a perfect cross in for Thomas, and that volley, like Zidane-esque, but on the edge of the 6-yard box and not the 18-yard box. 4.1 million in prize money. Again, it's not being added to the budget, but still unbelievable. You can see the prize money, 19 million in prize money added there in earnings, expenses at that. Look at the profit that we have, but it's just not reflected in the budget. Well then, we win our first league title and our first domestic cup in the same season. League One champions, FA Cup champions. We are in the Europa League next season. We still have to go through qualifying, but we're going to be in the championship playing Europa League. That is nuts, but it's also like, holy hell. We have 46 games in the league to play, and if we make it to the group stage of the Europa League, we're just going to be flooded with fixtures. Absolute insanity. I can still not believe this. This has just been incredible. You know, after his performances, I think I need to start training this man up. He can get better, and I would absolutely love for him too. What are the best stats I give? Adept attacking scenarios, they seem like the best ones. So we'll give that to him. I've also got Staunton getting drills as well. Race against the clock will increase his pace a bit and hopefully get his overall kicking on as well. And then he will be quite a tidy little play for us as well. So yeah, new set of drills. Every single one of you did absolutely shocking. That's not what I want to see. Oh well, let's take a look. It's clear to see who our player of the season is. Sean Maguire has gone only up by the 2 this season, but that's fair enough. He's 27 already. 31 goals in the league, 11 assists. And then he's got a handful of goals in the FA Cup as well. He won the Golden Boot in League One, Golden Boot in the FA Cup as well, to finish with 41 goals for the season and 15 assists in just 50 appearances. Curtis did bits as well. Manny Diaz-Uvray didn't really have much to do in the second half of the season, but did plenty. Moa ended up getting a fair ton of goals. That's not too bad. Pedro Jesus finished with 12 and 7 assists. That ain't bad either. Richie Towell's class. Adam Rooney even chipped in with a few goals, but he is now retiring and moving on. We've got some pretty insane overall changes. Joel Kelly is going up to a 61 overall now, and he was originally 45. Remember, his potential is nuts. We were training his defending stats for so long, and now here you go. Jesus going up by 12 as well. Watson by 11. Wilson by 11, and then a massive gap between. We've got Roberts by 6. Lund, McCall, who we had out on loan, growing by a fair bit too. Wood, Morgan, Scott Pollock's leaving as well, and the team is so young, it's developing, it's constantly getting better, and I think we'll still, even in the championship, be doing okay. We'll look and see who won the Premier League. It looks like Manchester City went undefeated in this season, getting 96 points and a goal difference of 108. Man, ever since they've released this patch, not only is the bloody thing broken, it's off center, but man, the top teams have almost become a little too good. Like Man City and Liverpool, yeah, sure, they're dominant. But, like, really, that dominant? 108 points? Like, surely they can't be that. That's another level. Or should I say, sorry, 108 points and 101 points for Liverpool. That's crazy. But Man United, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal as well, Leicester, Everton. It's actually a reasonable order to the table, but the teams that have been relegated are Stoke City, who amazingly went up. West Brom and Leeds United were promoted. They fall back down into the championship. The teams that were promoted include Crystal Palace, who lost just 1 game in 46, 125. They smashed Reading's record for the most points ever. Huddersfield are in second. And who won the playoff, I wonder? Who knows? But regardless, we will find out later. We'll look at who won the Champions League just because I'm curious. Spurs beat Man City, so they lost out on the FA Cup and the Premier League, obviously. But Champions League winners, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Europa League was won by Atletico Madrid. Frankfurt made it the whole way to the final. Atletico Madrid took it home. Well, there you go. That is going to be the end of this season, though. What a season it has been. Season 2 was the season that we'll remember as the one where we announced ourselves, not just to the rest of England, but to the world, that we are a team that is a genuine threat of not just getting promoted back to back, but even maybe 3 times in a row straight up to the Premier League. I thought we were just going to have to fight to get some sort of spot in the promotion playoffs in League One. We have completely blitzed League One. We move up to the Championship now as I think another genuine threat to be promoted. We can definitely fight for one of those 3 spots. Whether we get automatic promotion again or win the title again, I'm not so sure of, but I think we can get it done. We can get into the top 6 next season. I think with the team that we have now, the fact it's only going to get stronger, back us, boys. I reckon we can do it. But we will wait and see. Thank you all so much for watching the journey so far. It's been an amazing career mode, and we roll on to the Championship next season. Till then, my name's Master Bucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.